Listen, no. What I'm suggesting is that he should be tied to a stake now, and we blow him to death with slow fire. No. Or we banish him from this town. No, don't worry. Look at.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and I have not done this for a long time. For about 3 seasons, I haven't uttered these words. But what a load of shit that was. It finished at Craven Cottage. Fulham 2, Arsenal 1. And I don't know, the camera's all over the place here. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I feel like I'm overreacting slightly, but yeah, that was so poor. That's the worst I've seen us play. And people were saying our performance against West Ham on Thursday was perhaps the worst performance of the season. I would go as far as to say this was the worst performance of the season so far. There was literally nothing. We started off well. We started off okay. We scored really early through Saka. And then pretty much as soon as we got cut open on the counter and Raul Jimenez scored for Fulham, we were just devoid of ideas. It just felt like we get to the same usual shit that always happens, where we get to the final third and we just seem bereft of ideas, and I don't know what's going on. And I've kept quiet for a while. I've kept quiet for a lot of the season, but I am now starting to see what a lot of people have been saying, that we've been doing okay, but we're not the same as we were last season. And I've, to be honest, as I said in one of my previous reactions after West Ham, I think I said we were never destined to repeat the same form that we repeated from last season. It was never going to happen. You know how much 48 hours in football a difference. How much 48 hours can make. We're now fourth level on points with Villa above us, on 1 point in front of Spurs in fifth, who won 3-0 against Bournemouth today. I don't know, man. It's not a good year it's not a good way to finish out the year, put it that way. Yeah, everyone was poor today. I think the only person that, and I mean there'll probably be people that would disagree with me, I think the only person that can probably hold their head up high is David Raya, and he still conceded 2 goals. I think everyone was poor today. I was quite pleased to see that Zinchenko had been dropped from left back, but I just didn't think the replacement, because Zinchenko had been, giving away a lot of possession and giving away a lot of chances, particularly against West Ham. And apparently he was injured. Kivior came in, and Kivior didn't play any better, to be honest. And that's because Kivior's not a natural left back. So, that's obvious that's going to happen. I thought maybe bringing Tomiyasu on would shore things up, because he came on at half time, and that didn't make a difference either. And yeah, it's worrying going into the new year, put it that way. I'm now starting to get worried, because I said if we lose to West Ham and we lose to Fulham, things can change really, really, really quickly. And yeah, I'm worried now. The next game is Liverpool at home in the FA Cup third round. So yeah, I don't know how Arteta's going to take that one. I think we should be trying to win that competition, because regardless of what a lot of fans think, I still believe that the FA Cup is a prestigious trophy in this country. It's over 100 years old, and the way that fans now disrespect the FA Cup is unbelievable. Fans now in this country treat the FA Cup the way that the Germans treat the DFB Pokal. It's ridiculous. But anyway, it's really disappointing, and like worse than West Ham. The performance today was dog shit. The performance today. I don't know what else to say. It was awful. And we are miles away from where we were last season in terms of a performance level. And, I thought these days were behind us. I thought these days of kind of going into a game and not doing anything, and literally just no effort, no intensity, no forward-thinking play. I thought those days were behind us. That was sort of like Unai Emery, end of Wenger, early stages of Arteta days, but now it seems like it's creeping back in, and I'm worried. Put it that way. I don't think we're gonna win the league anyway. But you know, if we're gonna go back to competing with Tottenham and United and all those in 5th, 6th, and 7th to for the European places, then you know, have we really progressed forward? Yeah, it's worrying, man. It's worrying. But I will try to chill out over this New Year's Eve because this year for me has been, which I'll talk about on a separate thing. But yeah, this year has been pretty shit. So yeah, ending on this whimper of a performance to end the year when I thought that we'd come out and try and rectify what we did against West Ham. In fact, we were worse. We not only didn't rectify what we did against West Ham, we've actually doubled down on that and performed even worse. And everyone needs to take the blame today. I think even Arteta, he should have started with Tomiyasu straight away. It's easy for me to say now because we've lost the game, but I think, yeah, he should have started Tomiyasu, a more natural wing back player. He should have started there. When you think about it, to give the benefit of the doubt, obviously when Timber came in, there was plans for him to be the sort of starting left back over Zinchenko. There were plans for him to come in. You know, Partey was probably due to play that 8 role that Havertz was playing today. And we've had a couple of injuries. We haven't had injuries. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses, but we haven't had injuries like Chelsea or United or Spurs, for example. But we've had injuries that I think hampered our plan A, and I think at the moment Arteta doesn't really have a plan B, which is worrying in itself. But I think we've just about got away without it, and now it seems to be unraveling. It seems like teams have sussed us out. All they need to do is play a low block, every man behind the ball, double up on wingers, on Arsenal's wingers, you know, bully Ødegaard, bully the midfielders, and you'll be fine. Catch them on the break or a set piece or something like that. Because that's the thing. They scored on the break, and they scored, which was a good finish, to be fair. And they scored from a set piece, but that was poor defending from us, awful defending. And we've been pretty good, pretty solid defensively this season. So yeah, disappointing, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. The full-time whistle's gone, and that's what the score was. So you can't do much about it. As I say, the next game is Liverpool in the FA Cup, which I think we're going to lose. So it'll be 3. I reckon it will be 3 losses in a row in all competitions, and then we've got Palace at home in the league, which we have to win now. I said today was a must-win game. This is even more important that we win this game. Oh, let me leave this before I go crazy and get in trouble. Right, I'm going to leave it there. You will see me. I'm not going to do a preview for the FA Cup game because I'm sort of on holiday and I want to sort of enjoy time with my grandfather before I head back home. So, yeah, I'm not going to do. I'll do adjust the sim for it, but I'm not going to do a preview. So you'll see me probably reacting. You'll see a reaction after the game probably if I can be asked to watch it. No, I probably will, because that would contradict what I said about the FA Cup. But yeah, I probably will watch it, and you'll see my reaction after that. So yeah, happy New Year in advance. Because this is the most common version of me that you see, the Armchair Armory version. I'll say now that I've said it a few times this year that I never expected when I started this to reach over 200 subscribers. I thought that I'd always be one of the kind of people that was just doing it on the fringes, but the fact that people have taken an interest in what I'm saying, I know in the early days a lot of it was people I already know, but I think since then there has been people that have taken interest in what I've had to say, and thank you for listening. But as always, like and subscribe. I don't care about all the marketing stuff, to be honest, but yeah. And yeah, Happy New Year wherever you are. And as always, take care and stay safe.